In my previous presentation, we discussed cyber terrorism, cyber criminals, and insider threats, which I believe are the biggest concerns for this organization. Bad actors such as cyber criminals seek to gain financially from hacking and profiting from cyber crime. And insider threats are especially concerning because the human element is involved in so much of breaches, and so many breaches. Let's see what else. Insider threats and social engineering attempts by cyber criminals to gain unauthorized access to sensitive data are two of the largest concerns for this organization. As we briefly saw in my previous presentation, insider threats include the potential for an employee to utilize their access to sensitive systems and data to harm this organization, which can be completed three ways: maliciously, as in the case of a disgruntled employee, negligently, complacently, through poor security practice, or unintentionally through internal user error or being compromised by an outside source, such as a hacker. A 2024 study by Verizon illuminated the fact that human error factored into 68% of breaches. This means that the best cybersecurity technological tools will only go so far towards protecting the threat landscape of this organization. It is also imperative that we institute CEAT, cybersecurity education, awareness raising, and training, as a goal that all employees must meet annually to comply with company procedure and policies. This type of training has been shown to positively impact a high security position within business. Educating employees to recognize social engineering attempts like phishing, weak password guessing, and subsequent theft, and malware delivery to vulnerable, unpatched, or unsecured mobile devices is key to maintaining a high security cyber posture. Over the last decade, cyber terrorist group Lazarus, who's been connected to North Korea, has led attacks on the Bangladesh bank, from whom they cyber heisted more than $100 million in 2016, targeted financial institutions in the U.S., and attacked Sony Pictures in 2014. Perhaps the most concerning for our hospital of Lazarus' cyber terrorism was their social engineering attacks on pharmaceutical companies manufacturing the COVID vaccine during the pandemic, which were launched via phishing attacks that included fabricated job descriptions that lured readers into clicking malicious links. Social engineering attempts can be used by a wide range of bad actors to target this organization's sensitive data, from the script kiddie bad actor to the cyber terrorist. Here again, a CEAT training program for all hospital employees should increase awareness of cybersecurity bad actors and the employee's ability to foil social engineering attempts to gain access to sensitive data and systems. Potential system attacks could include remote code execution, which is when the hacker is able to gain access to local systems to execute code remotely that resides in a malicious machine. In some cases, the remote code is embedded in a website or injected into the user's browser. This type of system attack can lead to data breach and/or compromise. Other system attacks include privilege escalation, where a bug or weakness in the processing system allows the user to receive higher privileges than those allowed. These privileges can be used to delete or compromise files, view private information, or install malicious programs such as malware, ransomware, or viruses. The bad actors likely to launch these type of attacks are often cyber terrorists, cyber criminals looking for financial or personal gain, and disgruntled insiders. Additionally, brute force attacks such as credential stuffing, where a password file maliciously obtained is matched against large numbers of existing accounts, or password spraying, where password hacking attempts are sprayed at multiple accounts with the same password until a match is made and access is gained. These may be carried out by cyber terrorists or cyber criminals. A disgruntled insider may compromise security by simply giving out his passwords to the organization's sensitive systems to a bad actor, or a negligent or unintentional password leak by an employee to the same bad actor can result in a high level of system or data compromise or destruction. Physical access plays a key role in cybersecurity. If the bad actor gains access to this organization's facilities, he could gain access to the server room, where he could compromise, steal, or corrupt the bulk of company data. A complacent or disgruntled insider could simply allow physical access through allowing unintentional or intentional tailgating of a bad actor to a secure location. Another large threat to this organization comes through ransomware attacks. Ransomware is malicious software that impedes a user from accessing their systems. It gets its name from the ransom requested by the attacker to release the hijacked system or application back to its rightful users without exposing exfiltrated data from it. If businesses do not pay the ransom, the threat to expose sensitive data publicly may be carried out, Access to one's systems may be further denied, and business services are highly disrupted. Cyber criminals distribute ransomware oftentimes via phishing campaigns that contain links to malicious websites that host malware or attachments with malware included. Backdoors and Trojan horses have often been used to deliver the malicious payload. Cybersecurity threats, vulnerabilities, and risks can be broken down into these three categories and defined as such. A vulnerability, either technological or human, exposes this organization to threats. A threat is a malicious or negative event that takes advantage of that vulnerability, and a risk is the potential for loss and damage when a threat is carried out against an organization. The more vulnerabilities an organization has, the more threats that business is exposed to, and the higher the risk. Our goal is to reduce our attack surface, which is exposed by those vulnerabilities, to cover the smallest possible area for attack. My references were Ransomware Activity Targeting the Healthcare and Public Health Sector by America's Cyber Defense Agency National Coordinator for Critical Infrastructure Security and Resilience, AFSQTN, the 10 most dangerous cyber threat actors from CSO Online, and our CompTIA cybersecurity analyst, CERT Guide. Thanks so much.